Hi guys, and welcome back to Tommy's Starcraft. This is your host Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay for you guys. Once again, we have a great international engagement here in between two pro players. Let me just start by introducing the players to you guys, as we have spawning here in the upper left in the light blue. It is JAEDONG from South Korea. By the way, these games have been played in the World Cyber Games 2010. And his opponent is going to be here Rex Type A. Sadly, I don't know any information about these Protoss players here, as he's spawning here in the lower right in the red, but I'm sure he's very good, given the fact that he did qualify for, like I told you guys, the World Cyber Games here in 2010. Now we have the map is called Destination. It is just a two spawning location map here, as JAEDONG is already moving out here with his Overlord, and I will be casting actually two games here in between these two pros. So yeah, just see what the Protoss is up to. He's building here his island very near to his natural, so he's not going for a fast expansion build. Of course, he could have built it into this location and just blocked these two streets here, but he decides to play it very usual, very normal, as he's already moving out here very early on at the 1 minute mark here with his probe. We'll see many pros on this channel actually moving out at the 2 minute mark, but I guess he tries something out of the ordinary. Perhaps he would have wanted to steal that gas, but JAEDONG already very fast here with his extractor and with his spawning pool, so no fast expansion here for JAEDONG, as he goes straight into that spawning pool, into this extractor, currently sitting at only 8 workers versus the 11 here from the Protoss. So yeah, sadly for the Protoss, his probe hasn't been that fast, and yeah, JAEDONG also plays it very regular without a fast expansion. Builds here another Overlord. Let's have a look at the main from the Protoss, as his gateway has finished. He's also going for that gas, so perhaps we're going to see some dragoons here for him. And yeah, let's just see what the follow-up is going to be here, as the first Zerglings I see already being spawned here for JAEDONG. So JAEDONG playing really regularly, but also this will also very likely indicate to us that he might do a very early aggression, a very early push here against the Protoss. Nicely, however, that Protoss has here his probe, however it drops very low, and finally a drone, I believe, took that kill. Yes, indeed, it was a drone. So the drone with that one kill against that probe, really great micro here by JAEDONG, as he's also moving out now with his drone, and feels of course very confident, knows that there is no more detection here for the Protoss, as he also moves out here with his Zerglings already out on the map, spreads some of his Zerglings here just to get as much map awareness as possible. Of course, the Protoss could have built a pylon very nearby with a proxy building, so yeah, really great awareness here by JAEDONG, as he's already moving out here with his 4 Zerglings, sorry, but the ramp is nicely being blocked here by the Protoss. Another pylon here being placed, but with this move here by JAEDONG, he has great vision here against his opponent, against Type A, as he sees that there is no expansion yet up for him, only that one gateway with that cybernetics core, so some dragoons should pop out soon. There's already 3 zealots here, and let's have a look at this building. It's of course a Stargate, because like we've seen on previous replays, Stargate with those Corsairs is a must against any Zerg player. So of course Corsair is very fast, very good into killing those Overlords, also very good into scouting, and pretty interestingly enough, JAEDONG with here a double hatchery build up here. So as he's also here building his Hydralisk Den, notice that he hasn't upgraded his tier 2, so we might see an early aggression here by JAEDONG, as we're closing in at the 5 minute mark, and we have another gateway here being built by the Protoss, and for Zealots he could actually move out here a little bit just to annoy these Zerglings away, so that's exactly what he's doing, but he needs to be of course careful. Nice job here by him, killing 2 Zerglings from JAEDONG, as JAEDONG has to move out. But as I look at the production tab, I actually see here a scout, so very interesting tactic here by the Protoss. We see a scout here being placed by him, and there's also a drone here by JAEDONG, really crazy drone, perhaps a bad rally here by him, but now that the drone is into this main, it can of course see exactly what the Protoss is up to, what buildings are being produced. A really interesting move here by JAEDONG with this one drone. Perhaps it was a misclick, perhaps it was something he wanted, as the drone could slip here through this ledge, through this ramp here. So great job here by JAEDONG. sees exactly what buildings the Protoss has, as he can finally move out here. Same can be said here by the Protoss, as he's moving out here with his zealots, 5 zealots against the JAEDONG, but JAEDONG already prepared with 1 sunken here and even some hydralisks in the front just to fend off this early aggression here by Type A. So really nice job here. His sunken not yet finished, but the timing, look at that, it's just great. So here JAEDONG, however, more and more reinforcements are coming in here by Type A. This one drone might get killed here by this scout. So really interesting first game for me with those scouts. Scouts not that fast as the Corsairs, but dealing so much damage here, and also having the ability to shoot on the ground with their Tommy guns, with their pistols or whatever it is. So yeah, really good, really good unit here. And sadly for Type A, he's already taking so much damage here as he has to retreat. I really would like to see what he's going to build. Maybe perhaps some mass scouts would be an interesting idea. Sadly a little bit of a mass, a misclick here by him perhaps, and JAEDONG holds his position. At the same time, so many Zerglings are moving out here by him, and there's not that much protection here for the Protoss, so the Protoss might be in some serious trouble here. He of course tries to block now the street in here as the Zerglings are coming in, but the Zerglings will get very likely a nice surround here. At the same time, JAEDONG forces here the forces from Type A back, so really nice move by him. The ramp is not being blocked, sadly for Type A, so the Zerglings are moving in. They might kill this pylon here just to unpower here these buildings, but Type A being really great, he's placing here another pylon here just to fend this off, just to be secured, and speed has been done here for those Zerglings. So nice job here by JAEDONG as he buys so much time here for his units. A nice Protoss Templar archive, so we might see some high tempo sweep Psionic Storm here by the Protoss, but I see more and more units coming in here for JAEDONG, so it looks like mass Zerglings here for him. They should be backed up by Hydralisk pretty soon, and he's just buying time here with those Zerglings. Once again, Zergling speed is being done, more and more units are pouring in, and the Protoss is in some serious trouble here as this expansion is already taking so much damage here. What an interesting move here by JAEDONG, just one expansion here and mass units, a mass push at the 7-minute mark. Look at that, how many units he actually has. No blocking here by the Protoss, sadly for him, and now he has to deal with so many Zerglings. He even has to pull those probes in here, but the Hydralisk in the back will back off those units. So really great surround here by JAEDONG as more and more units are pouring in here by him. Of course many Zerglings have fallen, but look at the economy here from the Protoss. He will lose so many probes in here, sadly for him. However, Dark Templar makes it out here for the Protoss, and this could be his saving grace, but sadly for JAEDONG he has no overload here, so yes, some more and more units will fall here. Sadly the Protoss is fallen already at 8 workers, 7 workers here for him. So we have really great job here by JAEDONG. Only 1 worker being left here. This is the last worker from Type A. Sadly for him, he is also fallen. But does he have mineral? He does indeed have mineral for more probes. So he should be okay. If these Dark Templars would somehow block here these units by JAEDONG, JAEDONG will suffer against this as he has no overload here. Yeah, the pylon will of course once again empower these buildings, and yeah, there's that 1 probe once again being built, but I'm sure JAEDONG will go straight towards it indeed. So what an insane move here by him. He's losing more and more units because his 2 Dark Templars are of course invisible, and there are no overlords yet here for JAEDONG, but yeah, that is indeed going to be the GG out, as sadly for the Protoss he fell at 0 workers. So this is the first game, guys. Let's just jump straight into game number 2. Alright guys, welcome back to game number 2 here in between JAEDONG and Type A. We've seen a very nice timing push in the game number 1 by JAEDONG with those mass Zerglings, with those high risks. Really great job here by him. Now they're playing on a map called Cross. So let me once again start by introducing the players to you guys. We are spawning here in the upper right in the teal. It is Rex Type A, and his opponent is going to be spawning here in the lower right part in the green. It is JAEDONG from South Korea. So like I told you guys, these games have been played in the year 2010 at the World Cyber Games, and JAEDONG currently with a lead of 1-0 after that great push on Destination 1 with those mass Zerglings hurting the Protoss very much. A very interesting tactic by the Protoss shown in game 1 with that scout So yeah, the scout sadly for him didn't work out. Jaedong was prepared with those hydras. Really good job by him. So let's just see exactly what the players have prepared into this matchup. Once again, Type A is moving out very early here with this one probe. He's going to see this overlord here, so he knows now where Jaedong is hiding. Perhaps he's going to move straight into this position. Gas could be stolen here by him. Maybe he's going to build some pylons into this location, as Jaedong already builds up here his spawning pool. The probe slowly but steadily makes it into this position. So does the overlord. So yeah, let's just see exactly what Type A is going for. Is he going to steal that gas? It could be a possibility here for him. No, he's just coming straight into the main from Jaedong just to see exactly what Jaedong is up to. And yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Jaedong nicely blocking here the entrance a little bit as the probe takes some damage, but the same can be said about a drone, so we might have a first casualty here, as Jaedong knows perhaps the timing, exactly the attack timing and so on, as his drone will be sacrificed here for this expansion perhaps after killing this one probe. So really great job here by him. Nice job here by him. And let's have a look at the tactic here, the strategy here from the Protoss, as he's building his first cannon. So a nice first expansion and fast expansion build order here by X-Type A, as we've seen from Bisu doing very many times. So really standard and very good expansion build here for him. His main is of course empty, as he has invested so much into this buildings here. So first cannon is up, he might follow up with another cannon, and he might even wall in here with another gateway. So yeah, let's have a look at Jaedong. No gas is yet up here for him, but I see his drone into this location, so he might go for another expansion here. So a little bit of a more greedy gameplay here by Jaedong. I really like that, as he did of course see this wall in here by the Protoss. He knows that he can afford to expand once again into this position, as we're closing in at the 3-minute mark. Once again another probe is being pulled out here by Type A, as he's going perhaps straight into this location. Gas is now up, of course much needed gas for the Zergling's speed upgrade. Jaedong had only 11 workers versus the 15 from the Protoss, but that's pretty okay, because you guys know the Zerg do lose one drone after a building is being made. So Type A sees this expansion and yeah, decides to perhaps scout even this expansion here, but the Zerglings are already there to chase this probe away. So really nice job here by Jaedong. Leaves 1 or 2 Zerglings just to chase this probe away. Let's have a look at the expansion. Only one cannon. That could be a problem here for the Protoss, as perhaps many more cannons should be built. Nice cybernetic score, so some Dragoons should follow here for him. Also a Stargate would be a possibility, because like we've seen, many Protosses really like to go for those Corsairs just to kill those overlords. Or perhaps Type A is once again going for some scout build or main here from Jaedong. No tier 2 upgrade, as he goes straight into a Hydralisk then with those Zerglings. So once again we might see an early aggression here by Jaedong with those Hydralisk, with those Zerglings, and this one cannon will not stand up to push here by the Zerg, if you ask me. For some Zealots are nicely blocking here this entrance, but as soon as some Hydralisk will come out, and with that faster Hydralisk movement speed that is being researched here, Jaedong looks once again to be very strong here. So yeah, let's have a look what exactly he's prepared for us with those 2 expansions. With that Hydralisk then, I believe that the first Hydras are of course being pumped. There's 4 Hydras being produced now here by Jaedong, and this probe sadly here for Type A just didn't make it here into the main, so he still has no idea what exactly is coming towards him. Nice placement here of this overlord, as this overlord once again is also being nice placed here for him. Let's have a look at the Protoss main. This should be the Stargate, and yeah, the Citadel of Doom, just to upgrade us the Zerg, sorry, the Zealot leg here for him. So really good job here by both players currently, but if the Protoss is not careful, he might get overrun here by Jaedong, as more and more Hydralisks are being produced here by Jaedong. Really nice stuff here by him, as he's closing in at the 40, even 50 supply mark here. Still no army move out and still no tier 2. He's going straight into a mass building order here, perhaps with many more Zerglings and many more Hydras here for him. Let's have a look. No upgrades yet for those Hydras, just at speed, and the Zerglings are in the front here, and I think that now finally Type A understands what's coming towards his base, but he needs many more cannons. Yes, there's just 2 cannons, and Jaedong is already very close here into the proximity of the expansion. There's only 3 zealots here to block this entrance. Jaedong regroups here his attack force, and even the range has been upgraded, and as soon as the range upgrades here, going straight for this one zealot. No, he's going straight for the cannon. More cannons are being produced, drones are being pulled once again, but the zealots are falling very quickly. Of course, some Zerglings and some Hydras have fallen. Actually, many more Zerglings are falling. It's just Hydras now being left. This one cannon once again being targeted. Now the probes are being targeted, but this cannon sadly will not finish here on time for Type A, so Type A in some serious trouble here. Jaedong once again with a great timing push here at the almost 7-minute mark here, once again going for the other cannon, killing those probes, and really showing us a great strategy here. So if you're a Zerg player, perhaps you will try this out. Really nice timing push once again here by Jaedong with his Zerglings as cannon fodder in the front, and those Hydralisks. Remember, the Hydralisk had speed upgrade, they had range upgrade, so it's very important. And as soon as those upgrades have finished, Jaedong moved in here and just dealt so much damage to the Protoss. So really great game here by him. I hope you guys once again enjoyed this replay. I'll be seeing you of course in the next replays. This is Tommy signing out.